Hi, everyone. Bet you weren't expecting to see this game in a little while. But yes, welcome back to Valheim. So, this is just a little thing. It is not going to be a full series. I'm actually sort of testing out what I would want to do next for a series. So this is going to be a week of me playing Valheim right now while I'm taking a break from Icarus, making sure I don't get burnt out or anything. But we are going to go back to Icarus. We are going to get into going to Prometheus and stuff like that. Unless they all of a sudden announce that they're releasing the next expansion, like, I don't know, in a week or so. Then we might be holding off and wait and see what's up with the new expansion there. But this is Valheim, and I do have mods on, of course. I love my mods. But there's only a couple of mods that I really need y'all to know about. Of course, we got the standard, like an extra inventory. We got the slots for holding our gear and things like that. Fast keybinds for things, backpacks and stuff like that. But the main thing is I have a magic mod on. Let me make sure I get this name right so y'all know. All right. So the magic mod I'm using, it allows us to use magic earlier. Usually, if you don't know Valheim, you usually can't use magic until way later in the game, until you get to what's known as the Mistlands. And I kind of just wanted to mess with it anyway. So I'm using what is known as Magic Revamp by Black S7AR. SAR, I guess you would say Black SAR. It's a pretty nice mod and everything like that. This is the main mod I'm testing. I'm trying to see if there's like a magic mod that I want to use or anything like that. And it is interesting. Another couple of things is I'm using like Infinity Hammer this time around, so I can use various things like pipet tools, stuff like that. I'm also using the build camera mod, so we can, when we want to build, we can like, let me see here, and I can push B, and then I get a free camera basically. And the limit of your camera is in range of your workshop, your work table as normal. And then I have some mods that give me extra building pieces, like core wood pieces, core fences, all by the same person that made the magic mod, the Black SAR, Black S7AR mod. So that's it's very nice. Like I built this place right here. This is all core wood, except for the door. For some reason, they don't give you a door with the mod. What they give you is a fence gate for some reason. I'm not totally sure on, but yeah. So I have windows and stuff. I usually just keep them closed because not only do we have those, the other one big mod I have, you probably already see it, is I have the seasons mod on. I haven't really tried seasonality yet. I haven't gone through a full season, but I have gone through a full season of the season mod, and it's pretty nice. It affects like crops building and things like that. Crops will wither, not grow. Some of them will grow through season, at least one or a couple of them. The honey stops producing through winter, stuff like that. The all water gets frozen over. Even the swamp water gets frozen over. It's really nice. It allows you to traverse the world and without using boats and during winter if you wish to. I do have, of course, a mount mod I've been trying out. This is the magical mounts mod, and that's pretty much it for different mods that I usually use. This allows me to have a horse and everything early on and stuff like that. It does come with an inventory. Left Alt E, sorry. Comes with a 3-slot inventory on it. There is an armored horse saddle, but I haven't made it. I just made the regular saddle for him. Also, when you go and defeat a certain boss, you will get a summon rideable mount that you can use. When you beat the Elder, you get basically Ecthair almost as a mount. It's not actually Ecthair, it's just a deer mount. But and they do have like attacks and things like that. Doesn't have the lightning of like Ecthair, but it does have a pretty good bit of stamina. It has the most health out of the mount. My horse in this one. It does travel pretty fast clip. It does get hung up on tiny rocks and stuff every now and then. It does have a jump though, so that's nice. You also unsummon it with F10. And things like that. I have so let me show you around my base real quick. This right here is my workshop area. It's got all of my stuff for workshop stuff. This over here is the table from the magic mod where you make your spells and stuff like that. You make your wands and stuff over here out of this place. You have your forge table. There is a couple of magic things in here. One of them is a staff. The ember staff is made in here instead of the work table and things like that. This is my stone cutter deal here. I'm gonna have to expand that here in just a second. Yeah, I'm full on those. You know what? I don't need as many of those, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Also, these come from a mod as well. There is I think they come from a mod. There's a bronze hammer that you can use to make higher tier stuff. It's for making the fine stuff. Because I have the fine builders mod on as well, the fine wood builders mod. And it allows you to make various things. Is to make those long chests and stuff like that. I can make them like the long crate, the leather bed, things like that can be made. But you have to use a different hammer for it, so I keep that off in there. I don't use it much. I got a couple of long crates. They're mainly for bulk material stuff, like stone and stuff like that. I have these bronze framed medit chests here for holding wood and stuff. Core wood, various stuff, stone, flint, copper, bronze, all that stuff, iron. This right here is my housing section where I also do all my cooking. It's got all my food and stuff up in it. Also, this comes from a mod, the Magical Mounts mod, I think. The statues that you can make. All these are, I think, all the mounts you can get in the game. You can make statues of them. So that's what he is. The Christmas event is going on right now because it's December, so I made some presents and a tree. Got my kiln and all that stuff going, cauldron. The magical treats adds this. This is what you use to tame your mounts and stuff when you like the horses and stuff out in the world. Stuff like that. Since we last played Valheim, there's been a big update. The bear meat, the bear has been added to Blackwoods. That was real fun feeding that for the first time, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot of the same stuff. Got my food prep table, which I don't really use for anything. I got my 2 fermenters. They're giving me some frost resistance because I'm at the point where I'm about to go to the mountains. I got a piggy stable over here. We're getting me some leather scraps and stuff. I do have the mod that I've had before that allows you to put food in a container and they'll eat it. eat out of it. This is for, I'm hoping to be able to tame some wolves here. This is my setup for my kiln and my forges. They're making me some charcoal right now. They just burned through and made all my copper that I have. And that's a stable for my horse. Right over there is my black forest, like down all of through here. Yeah. I've got an extra home down here for things, because that was my launch point to get down to this, my boss base. This is where Bone Mass is, and somewhere over here is where Modor is, the dragon boss that we never fought. We're gonna fight him. We're gonna fight him before we end this little mini series. That's my test, is getting to Modor. And that's when I'm going to say if I want to use this lineup. There's others I'm going to try, but before I say this would be my lineup for the next time I play Valheim as a series. I also have a mod that gives us mines on the map. It's by the same person who made the magic mod, the Black S7AR, Black Sarah. And it's very good. There is a couple of bugs with it, but there's bugs with like the burial crypts and the swamp stuff. So yeah, it's not it's not unknown. There's like clipping issues and things like that. But there's a tin mine, there's a copper mine. Somewhere around here I got a flint mine marked. And things like that. Going around this lake down here is the Elder with the Elder base at it. A bridge to go over. There's a tin mine right there. This is where I died on day 34. This is a plains area right here. I was heading down here because this was where a small swamp was with like 4 or 5 crypts. And I set up a home near it so I could go and get iron quickly without having to go to a big swamp. And then, where are we? There we are. Down here is the boss, and there's stuff off in there as well. Not really any crypts in here, but there's other things in there. And like, I think like right in this area somewhere is another big only swamp land in the middle of water that has a bunch of crypts on it that I haven't found yet. I've been using a map mod to check where things are and things like that. As soon as these other frost resistance potions are ready, I'm going to start heading down and doing things. Let me bring up my map real quick, and maybe I can share you. Share you my map so you can see it. Second here. Need to set it up. Syncing everything up. All right, there we go. Okay. I also forgot to turn that on, so let me turn that on real quick. There we go. So right now, let me bring this up so y'all can see it. There we go. So this is the map right here of my world. Whoop. I was trying to move it by moving the deal. That's not how that works. There we go. Now you can see it better. So this is our spawn right here. My base is like right in this area right here, or right here. There is a mountain cave right here we could go check out. And then across here, of course, there's Modor, like I was talking about. There's Bone Mass, stuff like that. There's the Elder right here. Down here is where the crypts are. And then over here is the island I was talking about with a bunch of crypts. There's another Modor actually like a lot closer to us if I wanted to. There's Haldor up here. Over here to the left is another Haldor. There's Bog Witch here with a bunch of crypts on it. But I'm not really going for the merchants or anything. I'm just going to go around, go get some silver and stuff. Because I'm trying to test out that mod, the magic mod and everything. I actually just unlocked by killing the big tree in the swamp the ability to make the root wand. Right now I'm rocking the ember wand. And now I just unlocked the ability to make this wand. See if we can upgrade it any. And here's your starting wand right here, the wooden wand. But you still need spells and things, you know. The way the spells work is you need to make some low quality paper, which is just regular wood and then resin. And later on, you unlock the ability to make high quality high quality paper, sorry, with fine wood and resin. And then you have various spells you can make from the paper and other materials. It's pretty good. I haven't really used like the wood cutting spells or anything like that. But you do have wood cutting spells. You do have dig spells. You have a portal spell where you can make your own portal. It does require you to spend ancient seeds and eyes on it. Some of these are actually pretty hard to make because you have to get these essences and you get them by killing mobs. You can't really, you really don't unlock the ability to farm these that well early game. You just having what you have really. Like the fire essences, boars. I've mainly found them from boars. Ice essences, surprisingly, I found them from the grave dwarfs and stuff like that. I rarely get anything to do with lightning. I hardly get anything from lightning. I'm not sure if I'm missing something to get this or what, but I hardly get any lightning stuff. Healing is like pretty easy. It's honey. You get honey, you can make healing spells. Healing spells too is you got to add ancient seeds instead. And then healing spell 3s is your blueberries, raspberries, and honey, which is actually a lot cheaper than ancient seeds, you know. And then there's healing spell 4s, which are actually healing spells 3s combined with ancient seeds. And they give you a lot of health back. There's also summon spells. Unfortunately, they're not that great. They don't really stand up. Gray dwarfs can the gray dwarf summon gray dwarf spell. If it's off in here, I do have them on me. Summon spell gray dwarf. They can survive one hit from a troll, and that's about it. And that's a troll without a club in its hand. A troll with a club in its hand, a tree trunk in its hand will pretty much one shot anything that you can summon. So, not the greatest, unfortunately. The summons just don't really work out that great. You can heal them with your healing spells, which is nice and everything, but still, you're just wasting time. Unfortunately, you can have right now the way you can use it is you can only have one of each summon. You can't have more than one of them until you raise your skill for it. So we have elemental magic, and then we have the blood magic and things like that. But you don't really have, and there is another type of magic, but I haven't unlocked it, I think, yet. I think what's really holding back the summon magic. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me see. Press G to change your spells. So summon a Grey Dwarf. Now, you can also summon, like I said, you can have ones of different ones up. But if you go back and try summon another Grey Dwarf, your dead Razor is not strong enough to control more summons. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, and I'm not sure how to make it stronger. I still haven't figured that out yet. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Also, you can press Shift F, and it will desummon them. But yeah, I'm just not sure how we're supposed to raise that other stuff. And also, I haven't unlocked a new magic set yet for some reason. I have the Root Weave Helm. This is what the mod gives you to start out with. You start with the ability to make the Root Weave set. What this does mainly is just unlock the ability for you to use Iter. You have to use Iter to use magic in the game, but you don't start with any until you're supposed to get to Mistlands normally. But with this mod, you get the ability to make this set, which gives you the Iter and Iter regen and things like that, so you can do that. But I don't know. I think I'm missing something somewhere. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be another set when you get to the swamps, but I haven't had the ability to unlock that yet. Let me look real quick again. Go to the website. Yeah, there's supposed to be some kind of swamp set. Because I see the it here. At 6 armor sets, Meadows and Black Forest will share one set, while the remaining biomes will get their own set. So there's supposed to be one for Swamp, but I haven't unlocked whatever it is yet. And I don't know what material I'm missing for it. I'm missing some type of material. Oh, that I wasn't supposed to close that. 1 second. But yeah, the I'm supposed to have some type of item that unlocks the next set, and I haven't unlocked it yet. I don't know why. I have the hat from the image, so I already have the hat. It's let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, the Shadowed Leaf Vanguard. Okay. So I did unlock it. I didn't think I did. Oh, you need leech trophies. Okay, we need more guck. Okay. And also I got the spell book. I haven't used it yet, but I have to kill the elder again. We might do that. But I only have the helmet and the tunic. I don't have like the pants or anything, and I'm not sure why. It's very confusing for me. But we need to go kill leeches. Okay, I can do that. I already got some troll hide. So I can at least get those two. Does increase my Etter regen and my Etter, so that's great. So I need to go get some more guck, which I can do. Let me go see. Are these ready? Yeah, cool. Alright. So I'm actually going to do a different thing real quick. Not going to go get the deal yet. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the deal and see if I can find that dungeon here. That's supposed to be here for on the mountain. This cave here. 396965. -9. It was somewhere right around there. It's storming. Also, summer's approaching. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna go to the swamp yet. I might do that in between episodes here, so we can make this set next time we come in. The shadow deal. Also, the mounts are a little weird. They have kind of what's as an auto run feature. You just push W and they'll go. Not gonna mess with that. Do you mind? I'm a little busy. That's on the mountain as well. Yeah, I hate hitting flyers with the magic though. That's just terrible. I thought I had a little bit more. I just thought I had some poison on me. Oh, the silver mine is here. Okay. Well, that's nice. I didn't expect to have that there. Okay. That's not what we were looking for anyway. We're actually looking for a cave. The map thing doesn't generate the mines on it. It only generates the others. We could make quick base in here if we wanted to. Oh, the wooden battle axe is here. Cool. I'll take that. Maybe further down. Hmm. Maybe not. Yeah, see, I hate doing... Yeah, just hit it with ice. That's not really going to help. I don't think I have anything else, though, on me. I do have a lightning spell 4 now. Because that last drake I killed, I think. Yep, missed. And you can't really aim. You can't, like, hold to zoom in. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I don't really see the cave I was supposed to be looking for. But the mine is actually the best thing that I could have found, really. That just straight up leads to silver. Just gonna have to be careful in there because there are enemies in them. For the area. Like the copper mine and tin mine has like skeletons off in it and stuff like that. I haven't been in the flint mine. I haven't really needed it. Let me double check real quick. 384960. Yeah. So the mine is basically what it's trying to show me. I'm wondering if the mine works by overriding the other things out in the world. That would be interesting. Finding ice with ice is not going to work out so well. Took 3 of it, so that's not bad, but still. The reason why I have a bunch of ice on me is because bone mass is weak to ice. So I have a bunch of it from fighting him. Yeah, I think I'm going to repurpose this place here. I need some place to set up. Okay. I mean, interesting thought just occurred to me. We could go with... Yep, a one-shot at him. I'm just going to have to leave and come back. I don't have stuff on me to fight him. I'll just have to leave and come back for it later. Also, it's my frost resistance also almost running out as well. I don't want to use another one right yet. There's a bear. No worried about him. There's another bear. Wow. 2 bears, no waiting, man. Also, you ain't ever running out of stamina on this thing either. Unless you're crossing over like half the world or something. Mountain Troll Cave. Slows down a little bit in the water, but not bad. You can get through the swamp on them. I don't know if I would take a horse through the swamp, though, because that's pretty dangerous. But the deer here that you get from the elder is actually not that bad. Can stand up to a decent fight a little bit. All right. Well, I need to get some stuff ready to make up a little base over there if we're going to have that silver. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Okay, I got that other chest I can use. Goes over there. That goes in here. Not that one. This can take this thing. There's my hot. There they are. Am I full already? I'm full already on my chest stuff. Don't need the extra bone mass keys. Just got one on me. Also, not supposed to be in there. Well, let me restock here a little bit. Seeds are back here behind the deer. Let's see if we can... Get over there. Alright. So I need to make some spells. Okay, I got some fire for them now. Let's see. In here's my poisons. We can make some poison ones as well. We already have 12. Let's make 3. wondering if I get some silver, if that'll give me dig 4. I want to try something. Ah, it's summer. Cool. Not much to say about summer, really. But that doesn't need to be there. Let's see. Where are they? Yeah, let's just make 2. I want to try that out on that enemy. Because he's, I know he's weak to the pickaxe. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what he does with that. Alright. Fine for things right now. I do need to plant some carrots, though. So let me get that done. Alright. So let's head back over there to the mountain. There is a cooldown of about a minute from when you unsummon your mount to when you summon it. So. Here it is up there. Okay, it doesn't work. I was wondering if it would. Need some wood here. So I'm chopping down this tree for before the attack of the thing. Wood needed. Maybe some silver over there. I'm not sure. It could be just a buried chest. Hmm. I thought it was opened up enough over there. I might have to fix that. I thought that was opened up enough. Apparently not. Okay. Hmm. That's still not opened up enough for that. Yeah, it's not coming out enough. I'm gonna have to do my normal thing. I'm gonna have to just remove these. I have to make my normal chimney. I'm gonna have to do this to it. Get the airflow that I want. There we go. Okay. So how many chests can I build? 5? That should be more than enough here. Let's move our deal inside. Need to go get some more wood. I'm kind of low. Let me see real quick. Right here. Due to the snow making it maybe heavier, I want to kind of reinforce things a little bit. So that should, even with the snow on top, that should keep it from like collapsing, hopefully. I'm gonna need to do this one as well. Do that. Snap it to the bottom, and that'll support that, no problem. There, now we got that. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to go back to other base to get stuff to make a portal up here. To take a portal up here. I don't really need it for this area. I need it for the cave. Right. Frost resistant, please. Hey, troll. Thought I heard another troll be near. Yeah, this works for things. I might have to redo this though later. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. This is gonna be a week. This is gonna be a week-long thing. Don't worry. This ain't a single episode. This is gonna be a week-long thing. Like I said, we're gonna end with killing Mordor. So we're gonna be playing Mordor. So I got a little distracted, but I did want the silver mine up and running. So basically, next episode, that's what we're gonna do first. Is we're gonna go get that silver mine up and running. We're gonna take a portal kit over there, go inside, and open up that mine and get in there and set up an area for a teleportation into that area so I can teleport with my cart in there, load it up with silver, bring it back, and start getting that up and going. So that's what's going to happen first, but then we're going to go around and probably look at the place down here and map it out to see about, more caves, stuff like that. Hopefully getting taming wolves and stuff. I will say I'm going to take the easy way, and the easy way is kind of a little cheat. If you use with the infinite hammer mod, there's some cheaty stuff in it, and I'm going to use it. Basically, it adds like a lot of different ways to like do terrain manipulation, which is really great. I was really missing that when I first started playing, but there's a way to level ground that's a lot better than this. There's a way to raise the ground that doesn't actually cost anything and is a lot better than this one, because it does it in a lot bigger of an area. Uh, you can just make straight dirt. You can make grass. You can cultivate with this instead of having to use a cultivator. It can be used to plant crops in, but it's mainly used for looks and stuff. We can have patchy grass. We can have moss paving. We can have dark paving. We can reset the terrain completely if we need to. We can make a slope a lot easier than the sloping tool. Um, and then we have removing objects, and then tame. Yes, we can just straight up tame a creature with this, and that's what I'm going to be doing to tame wolves. I'm just not interested in the complete mess that is the taming process of waiting 30 minutes for a tame to hopefully tame. Yeah. Uh, I did it with the horse and I did it with like one of the pigs, but the rest of them I just tamed with the other two parent ones. I just tamed with the hoe just so I could get them done. Where's my carrots at? It's the second one on the top, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So more carrots for me. Yay. All right. So yeah, we'll come back next time. Going to start with the silver mine, and then we're going to go up there and take a look around Mordor's area, get that prepped for the Mordor fight. But we're going to at least fight Mordor, hopefully kill it in this week's series of Valheim. But I'm not. If I kill Mordor like next episode, I'm not going to stop. I'm actually going to continue for a little bit longer, but it's going to be at least a full week. So we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.